Thank you for supporting. Your support means the world to us, a small indie team. Should you come across any bugs, your reports in our Discord channel would be greatly appreciated. We aim to resolve any issues as quickly as possible. New game. Penny Dreadful actually was a great show. I just maybe recommend the first 2 seasons. Don't watch the other 4. Penny Dreadful. Oh god, this game takes account all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. No, not again. Proceed with caution. No. Fuck. I will strive. Montreal. Oh, lovely.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
I guess, well, it's gonna be like LA Noir. Sophie. Can I look at... Nope, I have a very fixed view right now. Very good.
It's
Tell
on
me.
your right.
Oh.
Here.
Merci. Do you always clean that good? I don't know where I'm going. What did he say? I'm assuming this one here.
Here we are.
Thank you. I look very stiff.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see.
We don't even start with hello, bonjour.
Old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father?
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh, par la fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais rêves, car dans les frissons naissent toujours
Could use more Edith
les
Bath.
plus belles chansons d'amour.
Well, I didn't make that bed.
Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait toujours.
I was listening to that.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up and I can go on break. The bed's not complete without its pillow.
Of course, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Where is the pillow? Ah, good. Just in camera angles. Yeah, hang on. Let me place that. Here we are. Okay.
Good enough.
Okay. What era is this? The 50s or the 60s? Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Hang on, I got a prompt and I missed it. Okay. Is that what it is? Not that. I got a prompt. What was it?
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Ah. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication. Our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us in the sum of $1,904.75. With a promise to open the drawer. Okay, thank you. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. That's the mob. You right over there? I can't. Why not?
No need to bother reception right now.
Yeah, I do. The radio's not working. Okay, is there anything else I need to tidy up there? Okay. Le Petit Régal. All breakfast orders served with coffee and toast. Look how cheap everything is. Look how much it costs for a New York sirloin steak. And the salmon fillets. And the lobster tails. What era are we living in? Inflation has not hit them yet. Chef salad and our soup de jour. French fries or coleslaw. God, this looks fucking great. I thought for sure you'd be serving Eggs Benedict Arnold. Cereal, 35 cents for cereal. I will also have the pancakes. My God, I love them. Especially if you're getting some nice quality Montreal maple syrup or some Quebec maple syrup. Hell yeah. All right, what are we having for lunch? I'm thinking that corned beef on rye because that's the least offensive thing to me because I don't know when it says Clubhouse Triple Decker. That seems like a very big sandwich. And what kind of clubhouse? I don't know what a clubhouse is. I just feel like there's bacon on there. I do like rye bread. I'm definitely getting the French fries. And dinner. I think that nice roast prime rib of beef. That sounds delicious. See, steamed veggies. You know what that needs though? So that needs some mashed potatoes. That sounds great. Okay, well, at least we know these people are eating good. Should I be like snooping through these? I'm gonna snoop through these. Nice. Vegetarian, also true. I guess, yeah, it's weird that like when you think about it, let's see. Yeah, they really like they really didn't have, well, yeah, I guess the Clubhouse Triple Decker, that's probably got some sort of bacon on it. I'm imagining like a BLT, but like more meat, I guess. Looks like I'll be having eggs Benedict or a plain omelet too. Yeah, I guess it's, oh my God, there's, what? Chalky milk. I can't do any of the soda or the mineral water. A martini? Ooh, a Manhattan though. Now, what do you consider to be domestic and or imported? Because technically, for my brewery, back in the day, export was to Hamilton. Champagne and still wine. What does that mean, still wine? Is all wine not still? Nice. It's still so cheap. Champagne is the most expensive thing. 50 cents for fucking domestic beer. Where is that shit coming from? Molson? Labatt? Imported from where? I have questions. Incroyable. Okay. I don't know if I should be snooping in these, but I feel like I must. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa, I'm already tired. Holy shit. Can we look in here? I can't close it there. It's weird sometimes with the, oh. Acknowledgement of debt. January 16th. Okay, 1958. Gotcha. Date of initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Entered into the agreement between eligible Mayhew and illegible. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue, $3,500. That is quite a jump. On the date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend the amount of money into the sum of $1,500 to the borrower for an enduring period of 12 months calculated from the date of the initial loan. The borrower was to be obligated to pay interest at the rate of 150% yearly. That's a loan shark. I told you that. Fucking mob. Loan shark. The total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum of the granted loan by the loan period's end. There's 150 fucking percent. That is loan shark territory. With the loan period reaching its conclusion on July 2nd, 1957. Oh no. The borrower was expected to have repaid the full amount owed. The failure to do so will prompt further action. Refer to page 3 for further details on the place and time of repayment. Refer to section C for the expected rates of all overdue payments as they relate to the time that has passed since the end of the loan period. Drawer. I think these people are, they're on the lam. Can I run? I don't run. I guess I should check and see if there's anything on the back of this too. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Okay, there is nothing. Very good. All right, to the bathroom. Good. Okay, wait, I know how to do this. Lovely. Perfect.
And voila. Good as new.
Voila. Clean. Okay. Can I take this down? Are we not going to have a comment about that, babe? Nothing at all? Nothing about that? You're leaving things on the ground, hun. I don't like this. This is not clean. Clean the mirror. What do I do if it tells me no? Anything with that?
You brought your own mug? Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
I like how you can hear like the sounds of her like moving the cup in her hands. That's a nice touch.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
We'll get there in a second. I'm just checking. Do not disturb. Oh, can I get in here? Come on. There's a safe in here and you're not going to let me get in? Okay, we'll close that. Oh, sorry. Okay, I think I have done all I can. I can interact.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Oh my God. You know me? You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible and letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $83.80 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys, so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Mafia. Mafia was active in Montreal. Very much so. Now, this is the thing. So I flourish. This is my time frame here. So what are we at? 57. So we are technically in, like, quote unquote, the golden age of Mafia. So we have most of the people that have been in power since the commission was established in 1931. And I'm pretty sure Montreal was the big one. I think they were kind of like an offset branch of Buffalo. Everybody had fun code names too. Obviously, Chicago was the outfit. Buffalo was the office. Legal status of loan sharking, not good. Illegal. Loan sharking was always bad. So when the Mafia, or like, we started with the Irish gangs, obviously, in New York, right? I don't know if you've ever seen Gangs of New York. Fantastic movie. Daniel Day-Lewis is probably the scariest gangster that I've ever seen. He was really, really great in that movie. Absolutely fantastic. When the Italian immigrants started coming over, a lot of people would actually pick on their own, like on other Italians. The Italian gangs would pick on only just the Italians. And they would send threatening letters and say, if you don't pay us X amount of money, we're going to beat you up and we're going to destroy your shop. And so that kind of started like a whole thing. And then people started branching out. Loan sharking was always something the mob did, usually with consequences. There was one thing that a lot of people didn't want to get involved in back in the day. So we're talking kind of like the 20s, when everything was really starting to ramp up after turn of the century and stuff like that. And that was drug dealing. Drug dealing was the only no-no, because the heads thought it brought too much heat from the cops. And so there was only two main gangs in New York. One of them was headed by Joe Masseria, and the other one was headed by Salvatore Maranzano. So those were the Italian gangs. You also had the Jewish gangs, and you had the Irish gangs as well. And Oni Madden was one of the prominent people of the Irish gang. He was actually English. And when you had the two Italian gangs going at it for a while, both of them said, no drugs. Also, we're only going to be dealing with other Italians, which some of the younger gangsters that were either born in America or that had immigrated over were like, but why? We all want money here. Why are we being exclusionary? Like, why are we excluding people? Because some of them, depending on like who it was, they didn't even want to deal with other Italians that weren't even born in the same village. Also, it was much better to be Sicilian, and that was like the preferred heritage that people, like the preferred way of dealing with things. That's just it. It is stealing. So because usually money is more readily available without the stipulations, it's usually just, we'll give you this for like $5,000. The interest rate obviously is predatory, right? In the sum of like 150%. You basically become trapped in a loop, right? You can't possibly, here's my thought. Are payday lenders not modern day loan sharks? I say yes. Because you need an advance on your paycheck. You get it. The interest rate is astronomical and it traps you in a cycle. And that's exactly what loan sharking is. So that is how they would collect. If you're behind and your interest is like, you're approaching $8,600, how are they going to set it? You're either going to go to another loan shark to get the money that you need to pay off the first loan shark, or, the loan shark and the boys are going to pay you a visit. And sometimes it was a beating and you found a way to get the money, or, you didn't walk out of there. And that was the thing. Yeah, payday loans are modern day loan sharks. 100% agree with you. Where did I put it away? In my ass? So yeah, the mob is fascinating. But in this time frame now, we're in the stretch. However, behind the scenes, especially in America, they're working on the RICO laws, right? Which I think they created in 1962 and then actually never used it until Rudy Giuliani. That's so funny to think that he actually used to be a decent person. It's fascinating. When he was a lawyer, he was actually on the trial. The lawyers that were responsible for nabbing the heads of the 5 families in the 80s using RICO law. They drafted the laws. They didn't know how to use them for 20 years. It's crazy. Yes, they keep giving you more chances because they're like, well, we'll get more money. And then, but at a certain point, like if you're, something's come up and you're like, the bank is going to tell me no, I can't get a loan from a bank. I know somebody, I'll just go and see a loan shark. I know they operate on like west of 82nd Street or something like that. And they're like, here's what I need. And they're like, no problem. Come see me tomorrow. We'll talk. We'll have dinner. We'll go over things. And then they're like, here's your $5,000. 100% interest. Pay it off in 8 months. You don't pay it off, we're going to have a talk. Oh yeah, no, they're always willing. The money is always there to get you to you need $5,000, take the $5,000. No problem. Sometimes you'd have to make a case. Like, okay, why should I give you $5,000? What do you need? And then it's usually like, a pleading case, a sob story or something like that. Loan sharking was huge. At this point, drugs are a thing that people deal in now. Prostitution is still a thing. Gambling is the huge one that makes a lot of money. A lot of the gangsters are still sitting on profits made from prohibition too, right? So yeah, gambling, loan sharking, all that shit. I think at one point, this may have been in the heyday of the 1920s or 30s, I can't remember, but Lucky Luciano was pulling in 20 million in that time frame. So this is not adjusted for today's dollars. 20 million. I think I'm done. I don't know if I'm done. I'm very stiff looking. You shut your bitch mouth, Yvette.
Friends, or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
Susan, you bitch.
Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, I realize I've been blind.
What is Shock saying?
What?
I know, right? Hypocrites. Nothing but fucking hypocrites.
I should talk to Beth at the front desk. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
It's the perfect time.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
You're just gonna leave this crap here?
Shock. Leaving luggage
Yeah.
in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Yeah.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
You're right there. I just want to check out this.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
I forgot these were things that people went to.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
Okay. Oh, I can't go behind here?
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
Yeah, what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
I bet they were.
It's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Yeah.
You said you needed me?
Oh, straight to business then.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just a busy day.
I get it. It's been non-stop for me this morning,
Also,
too.
what did you want me to say to that?
Want to guess why I summoned you here?
No. Something to clean?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is
Ma'am,
it?
fuck off.
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yes.
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it.
Oh, God.
Feel it, too.
Yeah, I had to clean
While I
up.
was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right
Yeah, please
there.
don't do that.
Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time.
Is it a murder?
A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
So you can't pick it up?
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Manager's office.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
You know what's funny? It's just weird. She interacts with, like, I don't know. I do the same thing. I spill something. Okay. I talk to myself all the time. Oh, God. Okay. Haunted hotel. Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. That would be fun. It's not that I believe in ghosts, normally, but there have been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a bang. Like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? No, I think you just heard a murder, but go off. I overheard Wendy and Jacques arguing in the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got to Jacques' head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute could see how much Wendy loves Jacques. She would never do that to him. Even if it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. Did we? I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Oh, fun. I don't know what Bernard looks like. Oh, never mind. That's a gangster. Linda. Beth has been the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. She can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had half of her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. Bernard is the Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside the post, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hellbent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Anyway, about this bitch Linda. She's the Clarington's governess and Bernard's second in command, and it's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Wendy, you bitch. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that this was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy, to whom she's now happily engaged. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's been popular with guests and collects most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. That warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and it seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? And Jacques. Nice Valentino-looking guy there. He is one of the Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests and carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, and even cracks jokes. I was so happy he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Claringtons' very own Janet and Tony. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Fucking ridiculous. Linda. I have a mother. She always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays at home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchid. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Left when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Okay, and that's the cast of characters. Very good. Oh, yeah.
Jacques.
Sorry, that's the same
Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay. I'm just pulling your leg.
Fuck off, Andrew.
I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you?
That's my
I
job.
think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what
So none of you have hands to pick up the vase?
I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Ooh, yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
Gross.
How?
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
I heard a murder.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Something gross?
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers. Like, whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell
It
Bernard.
is 1957.
I won't. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with this endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond, what are you on?
He wants you to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
Oh, I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not. It's not like I have a choice anyway. With the renovation cost overrun, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't raise prices.
Have you tried calling Mr. Weston?
I have, but I haven't been able to get through to him. And anyway, the last thing I want is to look like a beggar.
Get the real tea.
It's not begging if the other party's getting something in return. I'm sure the sales at Weston's have gone up since the partnership.
I don't know. I feel like he's been avoiding my calls lately.
You look so tense today.
Oh, that's because I am. I've had this pain in my shoulder. Oh, right here. Ever since I woke up this morning.
Let me have a look at it. Abe says I can get rid of even the toughest knots.
Abe?
Abraham, sorry. Now, come here. Is that good?
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Here?
Oh, yes, right there. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna drop all these. I'm gonna fucking drop them all. I'm an employee. Yeah. Oh, God. I guess I'll just take this. Anything else I need in here? You know. I love listening to kitchen talk. Can I go?
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Bobby! You know, that boy ain't right. Still making those weird noises, eh? Oh my God, okay, sorry. Little,
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Where's the plant again?
Well, that sounds a bit excessive.
Yeah, nobody could pick this up? Really? They saved it for me.
Ew. I better throw that away.
No, I don't think I want to. Like, what happens if there's something there? It kind of looks like there's writing on it. I don't want to toss it away, though. I feel like there's something there. You know? There's writing there, but I can't... If there's a way to, like, interact with it, I haven't found it yet. Especially when it gives me the opportunity. No. Oh.
A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Come on, really?
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
I'm gonna spend all my time.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Issued by the DOC Divorce Oversight Committee. Can I play a little ditty? No, I am not trained. Okay.
Chocolate mousse cake. Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Oh, no. Bernard would have both our heads.
The mousse.
Maybe Beth remembers who knocked over the vase.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until
oh my god, Demon, what's going on?
Yes, I know. You've said that already. But no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
It's probably the murder room.
Manager, if you'd like.
Oh my god. Yes, this it's I don't really know. We spent the first 10 minutes talking about the mafia because we found some loan sharking evidence in somebody's room. So we went over the history of the mafia briefly and the connection to loan sharking because I'm a fucking nerd.
Sadly, he doesn't
Big old fucking nerd. Sadly.
Yes?
You know?
Yes,
just fucking
certainly.
Nerd.
So first I
I'm thinking it's gonna be a murder mystery.
Kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name too. It's God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your
Jesus
plight.
Christ, Beth.
Making fun of you, sir. No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him. Hello? Sir? Oh, well.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're looking for... Train canceled. Sorry, am I a fucking idiot? I don't see a spade? Oh, is there more? There's more. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 306 closed for renovations. This is all just fucking ridiculous. Spade, 505. First time. Thank you. Can we chat, Beth? Beth, can we talk? We may not. He's been got 100%. 19 arrested in deviant raid. The storm started. Oh, hang on. That makes more sense. All right, I mean, here. The Montrealer, 31 pages. Montreal, Monday, February 17, 1958. 10 cents. 19 arrested in deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Sunday raid at Maine's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel Laberté, is also a known hangout for sex deviants. Oh, this game's getting good. What kind of deviants are we talking about? The sexy kind, but what kind? A Montreal city employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvain Guibault says that he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. Quote, school principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, end quote, he said. Quote, it is everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Why do I keep picking games that seem to have a common theme that is very reminiscent of what is happening currently geopolitically? Anyway, Lieutenant Guibault also promised an investigation would be opened on Laberte, who already has a criminal record to his name. Continue on page 3. Major snowstorm paralyzes the city. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow, not a real unit of measurement, are expected until the end of the day. The last major storm, back in January, covered the city with 12 inches of snow, not a real measurement. The storm started yesterday with 6 inches falling during the day, 6 more during the night. Violent winds created giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars out at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Still holds true today. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours at Dorval Airport. Most departures have been canceled, while arrivals are delayed or diverted altogether. Continue on page 5. Shop owners against new mental hospital. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sarto Fournier last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group... You see, if it could have been Sears, that would have been so much better. Eaton's? Oh, God, that takes me back. The Bay? Hudson's Bay? Come on, that's still a company. Says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Quote, will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs knowing there are lunatics next door, he said. Continued on page 8. Another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outremont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shots from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay asked anyone with any information to come forward as soon as possible. Whew, we got a lot of shit going on. Montreal be hopping. Anyway, Beth, sorry. 505, did you say? I wish I could run.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
Formal wear required. Entries include 1 drink, door prizes, best dressed contest. What's that noise? Did we look at this? I think we did, right? Yeah. Okay. Floor 5. What do you know? May I?
Where am I going?
I
need
did
to get
find
back to
his
the
room. It's
logbook and find Mr.
505.
Spade's room number.
Bruh, it's 505. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Excuse. Thank you. If you don't mind. I see it. It's right there. Right there. I found it. Oh. I understand.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Okay. I understand.
Hold it, please.
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably should have cleaned that.
Oh, no, it's my fault. I should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
You bitch.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Fuck you.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Why is that door open?
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least. Mr. Spade?
Oh. Murder? Oh.
Mr. Spade?
I mean, if you're going to invite me, I think I shall. Yes, yes. Buy their gloves.
What is this?
Is that me?
Maybe I should call Beth or Andrew. They'll know what to do. I hope.
I cannot touch anything. I can't touch anything. I'm not allowed. I always hated using those phones because I never understood how to use them.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
Excuse me?
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yep.
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No,
I will lose my
that's
job.
a terrible idea.
But-
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing. Those pictures
I'm about to
would
get
leave
myself
a
loan
big red
shark.
target on your back.
True. So I do nothing. I don't want to throw the pictures out because then he'll know.
So I just leave? Do nothing?
Do nothing? No. But it'd be smarter to wait until you have the whole story. Or at least more than you have now. Before
True.
making a move. I've been in dark rooms before. Setting one up in a space that isn't made for that takes time and effort.
Indeed.
Wait, you're a photographer?
No. I was there to look at pictures a photographer took of me.
Ooh.
All I mean
Kind
to
of
say
pictures.
is there's no way he set all of this up just for a couple of pictures. There has to be more.
Do you want me to snoop?
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping. So why stop now?
I mean,
Beth,
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
there is no.
any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room.
Basically,
I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
I am
Maybe,
having her
but
tell me what
I
to
don't
do.
have the code.
Give me a minute.
See, I knew I went to the right person.
Merde. Those idiots.
When?
Merde.
Can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth,
Mm-hmm.
please keep this between us.
Of course.
Can I trust her? I just thought about that. Search the room for clues. Can I trust her? Should I have called Andrew?
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand your situation and I am sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members would simply not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. So that's what he's doing. He can't get a job. Somebody can't get a job, so they're turning to blackmail. Anything good in here? No. Okay. Careful now. How do we know I don't have camera? He doesn't have cameras set up here to take pictures of me.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
Larry? Larry's Pawn Shop. 17 St. Catherine West, Montreal. Description of articles pawned: 1 World War II Victory Medal, bronze. Amount of loan, $15. Date of pawning, February 15th, 1958. Date of expiry, 14th of August, 1958. Name and address, Paul Morgan, Clarington Hotel, 1178 Drummond Street, Montreal. Monthly interest, 1.5%. So is Mr. Spade then an alias? Again, we can't throw anything out. That is not allowed. Villeneuve. Spelling based on the dictionary de l'Académie Française, 1932 to 1935, and on the Oxford English Dictionary. Sorry, my French accent is terrible, but I will do my best. I told you, what did I just say? What the fuck? Scam. What the fuck am I looking at? The lake. What's at the lake? Treasure?
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
Oh my god. $28, 2, 2, 2.
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look like numbers. Sort of.
I like how we have the dual language here, as is tradition. Why is there a heart on here?
These look like numbers. Sort of.
It's very dark. Yeah, sticking pins in the wall? Illegal. Special occasion? Wedding? Funeral? I don't know, man.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, Canada's largest church, the world capital of worship to St. Joseph, founded by Brother Andre Bissette. The world capital of worship to St. Joseph. St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, Montreal, Quebec. It's a lot of words.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
That is fucking creepy. I don't like this. Why Harry's? Lots of burger places. Closer to the hotel.
Harry's Diner too. Were we ever there at the same time?
One extra 5. 10 cents. This is disgusting. I hate this. Look at us, tormented souls. This game here taking place in Canada land. What a great day. T30. 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 I think we've hit them all. Yeah, I think we've hit them all. Beans. You dead ass built like a baked bean. A baked bean.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Paul Morgan, 725 Elm Street, Clarksburg, West Virginia. And he sent this to, or did Edith Franklin of 34 Summer Street, Burlington, Vermont send that? Anything in here? Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you. Lindsay's mother.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Room service, night mostly. Lobby boys, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Paul Morgan. Oh, yeah. Lindsay Franklin. Is that our father? Oh, no, we're not allowed to clean anything. No cleaning. Only looking.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
True. Gotta leave everything the way you found it. No cleaning.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Dear Mr. Spade, the present letter is to confirm the reception of your transfer request to room 507. Regrettably, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant your request. Thank you for your understanding. Please contact should you have any other requests. Sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Hotel manager.
Yeah, no surprise Bernard denied the request. Mrs. Beaumont's been here so long, we could probably just put her name on the door at this point. Who knew Bernard could be nice? Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Lindsay's address. Infantry Division. Year of hospital discharge. Okay. Hang on. Somebody take note of this. 34. Did we see the discharge? Maybe not yet.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Is Morgan our papa? The Holy Bible. Yes, right. Revised standard version. It's of the King James. Don't make the bed.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
$99. Birds of North America. An encyclopedia. Oh, Robbins. The 5th edition of Birds of North America, an encyclopedia, includes 10 new species and even more tips and tricks on how to recognize them. Born in 1894, Alfred K. Eaton is one of the world's most renowned ornithologists. He has been teaching at Harvard University for 30 years and has written more than 20 books on birds. Birds. Okay, so we need to find the hospital discharge. Was that back over here? I believe everything as we found it. Was it in here? No. Hang on. Bottom drawer, maybe? Nope. Yep. Okay, so we haven't found the hospital yet. Did we? Oh, I better close that. Did we find the hospital one? Didn't we? I'm assuming we looked in here, right? Yeah. Hey, that's Larry's. Well, it's getting a little stuttery, eh? A little stuttery. No, I'm not allowed to touch anything. Oh, is that the key?
What do we have here? You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
Okay. Paul W. Morgan, date of birth, the 19th of July, 1924. Date of admission, the 11th of November, 1947. And the date of discharge was the 23rd of August, 1957. Attending physician, Edward Hurst, MD of Psychiatry. Discharge diagnosis, anxiety neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. Hospital course, patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behavior, mood swings, occasionally aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. Patient condition improved after new medication. So 23. Fall, 52.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
A yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
True.
Is it really common practice?
It is when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right, thanks.
Fuck, I don't remember. 19. I gotta. Fuck. 23. 19, 23. 34? Is that it? $34, $99, $23. Right? Yeah. $34, $99, $23. Is that not right?
Damn it.
Oh, year 57. He's got a gun. I wish you could open this stuff. Film. I'm assuming it's more film.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
So this is on the 14th of February in 58. Arrived at the hotel, room not ready, had to wait in lobby. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. I heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready, no sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H. Have probably gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises coming from the corridor. No idea what it was. Oh my god. Wow.
Going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to.
So which one is married, and are they married to each other? I think not. M and H arrive at the hotel's restaurant, ate quick breakfast, left the hotel to get into a taxi, tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. Found a pawn shop to get some money, but no idea where M and H went. Back in my room, we'll have to kill time until they return. Spotted M and H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. Found them eating at the hotel's restaurant. H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. They left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. Searched the trash, found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner with drawings and weird symbols on it. Took a coffee to Harry's Diner. Showed a picture of M and H to waitress. Waitress remembers them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Back in my room, tried mapping M and H movements since their arrival in Montreal. Unable to sleep again, heard someone exiting room 507, but did not hear the elevator. Oh,
why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
I have a lot of fucking questions. Holy shit. They arrived at the hotel's restaurant for breakfast. Oh my god. I left the hotel to get into a taxi, followed them to a place called Mount Royal. They went skating in a small frozen lake, fell on ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. They ate at the lounge, left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner receipt. They decided to leave because of the snowstorm. They arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? No sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight, we'll try to find out who's sneaking out at night. Can I lock it? I guess not.
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler. What's that supposed to be? A 7?
Oh,
these look like numbers. Sort of. M and H. Maybe Beth could find him in the logbook.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on.
Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you?
What's going on?
Hey, Tintin. Just do it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
I found his journal.
A journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or,
true.
I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
Maybe, but... would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What do we know about the Cruzes?
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
What am I doing?
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again. I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Expect a big mess.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
Be invisible. Guests do not want to be disturbed. Accomplish your work as silently and discreetly as possible. Be a shadow. Be thorough. Leave no stone unturned, no corner unclean. Dust, stains, everything must disappear. Be careful. Sometimes what looks like trash is another guest's treasured possession. Be careful as to what you throw away. Partial cleaning. Bathroom, clean mirror, toilet, and bath. Bring used sheets to cart. Put clean towels on shelf. Replace the toilet paper roll if necessary. Empty garbage can. Throw away trash. Room, clean the ashtray if necessary. Scrub stains, make bed. Empty garbage can. Throw away trash. Where's the break room? It's a yo-yo. I'm not tossing anything out. I'm not tossing a goddamn thing out. Where's the break room? You can't see shit here. Why do people keep leaving their fucking shit everywhere? Bobby. Eugene. Okay, I need to find the break room, but I can't use the elevator because that seems illegal right now. I also don't know where the break room is.
I think I have all the supplies I need.
I don't know where the break room is. Is what I'm saying, ma'am. Classic Sophie. Am I an idiot? Can I just not figure out how to use an elevator? Yes. Why is it so dark?
things go missing around here. Sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
Please return to Yvette.
Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
Andrew's Book Club. Let's talk about books and stuff over a nice cup of coffee. Thursdays at 7. Why? Why not? Where? The Corner Cafe. For more details, contact Andrew. That sounds lovely, though.
Oh, Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Carol and I just started as the new maid. This is my first job and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work in such a nice hotel. I can't wait to meet all of you. Welcome to the team. I hope you will enjoy it here. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your aunt, Reb. God, you're all bitches. Do not forget to tell guests to avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. This is an accident waiting to happen. Bernard is correct. That is an accident waiting to happen. Which one's mine? I don't know, but I don't want to open any of them because that seems like I'm going to get my ass kicked if I do. Why is it so oddly dark? What the fuck did I just turn on? You can't see shit in here. This is awful. Oh, the punch clock just loaded in. I hate that. I hate all of that. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, Linda's not exactly, my door's always open, come on, it's locked. Eugene must be running around trying to keep the hotel in one piece.
Maintenance. Andrew? Not me. Gabriel? Eugene? Bobby? Jacques? This is Anthony. There. Hypocrite bitch.
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. I knew it. That ain't none of my business.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it. Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward. She got a mixer.
Wendy definitely deserved this, but the next one is mine.
If you see the freak from room 505 loitering around the hotel, please tell him to stop. Bernard said he's scaring some of our guests. Linda. There's a lot of shit to look at here. Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in room 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible and without question. What if he asked me to murder somebody? What then? A message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the bed of rooms occupied by married couples only. As you're probably aware, Valentine's Day is upon us, and we are almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is a time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a work shift in the next few days. I want the rooms cleaner than ever. I also wish to remind you of our continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest the store to our guests' shopping needs. Thanks to this partnership, special prizes from Weston will once again be awarded to our best employee at the end of the month. Thank you.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from room 204 has moved to room 507 and she wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. Do not want to speak to people like her. Linda, why are you being such a bitch? Although I am curious to see who the fuck did this. Do you hear crying?
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No.
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Anytime, girl. Linda is a bitch. And she's a hypocrite. Rebecca? Beth? Do I not have... Jamie? Wendy? Susan? Yvette? Don't forget your stocking.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
I don't know where my locker is. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, Wendy. But we'll figure this out together. Don't worry. Do I not seriously have a locker? Or did I just miss it and I can't see it? I don't want to open other people's lockers because God knows that's going to get my ass fired. Guys, how the hell did I get here? How did I get here and how do I leave? I live here
I
forever.
should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor. Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
I don't know how to leave. How do I get out of here? Here's the elevator.
Yeah, Linda's not exactly, my door's always open, come on in kind of boss. Locked. Eugene must be running around trying to keep the hotel in one piece.
You guys, how the fuck do I get out of here? It's so fucking dark. I can't see shit. Do I live down here now? I might live down here now, to be honest. Is that the elevator here?
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
Guys, I don't know how to leave. Guys, I think we live here now. I don't know how to get out.
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
Sure, but we live here now, though. I don't know how to get out of here. Oh my god. Help. Why is it so dark?
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Beth. On break already?
Oh my god.
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Oh, I see. Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it? I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
True.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words, hypocrite, bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Whatever happened, I'd rather not get involved.
True.
It's easy to point fingers, but we don't have the full picture. They're clearly going through a lot right now. Both of them.
You know, I don't know how you do it, Sophie. Maybe it's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Flirting options.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find
Maybe I want to be a sex deviant.
like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful.
Thank you.
Well, this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
Oh, Jesus, everything loaded in. Oh.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key. Let's get to the bottom of all this. Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Should we?
Oh boy, someone's been living it up. Not exactly a cherished gift. You just left it behind like this.
Not going home without a prize. My dear beloved Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with a woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with a lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. Well, how do I know I have to throw it away? Why are the lights so fucking garbage in here, you know? Like, surely we could make this better. What? I can't see fucking shit, man. This is insane. There's got to be a better light situation in here, right? There's literally not. Wow. Oh my god.
Could this be the shoe from the chocolate fountain? I can't wait to tell Andrew.
We all good in here?
Another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
I don't want to open anything because I'm afraid I won't be able to close it. There's a table there. Alrighty, I guess we're good. I guess we're good. Cool.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
One tuxedo, one pair of pants, 2 shirts, and a tie.
I should bring that back to my cart. Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Okay.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
That's nice. There's a lot to interact with here. Holy bananas. And strangely, nothing about that, eh?
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
How many do you need? I don't know. 2 apiece? That sounds great. Okay, I have 2 extra towels.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched. What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
my god. Expenses. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Nice. Nice.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her. This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed. And so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Padro and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and will be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I'll make your favorite cake.
Wow, you look like a couple out of a magazine. Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is. Hello? Hello? Beth? Is that you? Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and will always be one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold Fernie and John Wiseman.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. Whoever wrote this is as much a reader as they are a doodler.
To read, young Anne, the game of hide and seek, excellent woman, the price of salt, angel, someone at the distance, a lonely place, the blank wall, stranger in the night, beast in view, the horizontal man, it had to be murder. Murder.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied. You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account? You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account?
You know, I think this is right. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Kind of move this up a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Too far? No, that might be a little too far. Yeah, I just have to line it up. There we go. I guess kind of like that, but also sort of like that, but also not quite. Kind of like that, I think. Nice.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
God damn.
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Pills provide birth control. Nice. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women. Despite reports of some undesirable effects, Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows great promise for the future. Members of the clergy already.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Oh, I think the pillow is.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Is there more?
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Oh, yawn. Where are we going to find more of the symbols?
These pearls, they look absolutely gorgeous on you. Though, I bet you could make anything look good. SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her. SW.
Oh.
Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her. Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. No combination, no entry. No combination, no entry. I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so wouldn't be surprised if everyone's a little bit more on edge today. Bad weather has a way of doing that. Wouldn't be surprised if everyone's a little bit more on edge today. Bad weather has a way of doing that. Ah, my new home, according to Suzanne and Yvette. This is horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as killing. Aha! I'll have to remember these.
So, T is Squiggles. Okay, let's go back here for a second. T is Squiggles. I don't know where you would even begin to find more of these, you know?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth. I've definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around. Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message. That's one of the symbols. Fernie and Wiseman. I wonder what it is they do. That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Right.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. That's one of the symbols. Lindsay, did something happen between the two of you before she died? Yeah, no surprise Bernard denied the request. Mrs. Beaumont's been here so long, we could probably just put her name on the door at this point.
So that guy's an asshole. Okay, let me see. What's this? Oh, I gotta go to bed soon, guys. Okay. Maybe we have some more stuff now, I don't know.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols. I've definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around. I should keep an eye out for those symbols. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. That was taken in the lobby. This looks like Beaver Lake. definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
I am not 100% sure where else to look. Shoot.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.